Here at Metal Music Meltdown, back with another video. We have for today, guys, is another album review. This time we're checking out the band Ravine. They're based out of Portland, Oregon. They're formed in 2018. They had one EP in 2019, and then they had this is their first full length entitled Chaos and Catastrophes. So like I said, debut album from these guys. It just dropped on June 20th, 2025. They're on Ripple Music out of California. It's only got 5 tracks in total. Every song is pretty long. The total runtime is just under 48 minutes. They're in that kind of sludge metal, groove metal subgenre. There's some elements of blues and doom metal as well. Really, really strong debut album. Really happy I checked this out. Like I said in my previous video for the album review, I was kind of digging a little bit deeper, looking for some albums to check out, and this kind of stood out to me. Because I'm a big fan of sludge and like things stoner, that kind of vibe, so I wanted to check out a new band. And starting with the artwork, pretty simple stuff. Got the name at the top, kind of like a ghoul-looking character with lightning bolts going into his head. And then the album title across the bottom. Starting off with the opening track, Deliver, banger of a song. Easily my favorite song on the album. More high tempo, high intensity compared to the other songs on the album. And it's got the most infectious riff and groove in it I've ever heard. It instantly had my head banging. I'm like, holy crap, if the rest of the album's like this, it's a perfect album. It blew me away how good that opening track was. Easily my favorite song on the album. It's just under 7.5 minutes and just a banger. It's got 2 kind of distinct riffs in the song. The first part's got more of a rock and roll kind of sensibility to it, where it's got kind of a swing and a groove to it. And then like halfway through the song, it kicks into this a little bit slower kind of groove. Still a groove, but more of a slower pace, more mid-pace kind of riff. But really, really good song, really good. The vocalist on this album, he's got a perfect voice for this kind of music, got a lot of grit to his voice, perfect for sludge and like doom metal. I really dig it. The second song, Conjure. This song definitely slowed down the pace, definitely wasn't as high tempo. It had some kind of bluesy elements kind of mixed in as well. And more doom driven, more slow pace, kind of trudging, more mid-pace but to slow pace, but more like lingering and really, really heavy, intense, gritty riffs. Like those early period Black Sabbath, Master of Reality, fat like guitar riffs, super heavy riffs, but really slow and, like I said, kind of just pondering, but really, really cool sound, very heavy. And then the number 3 actually slowed down even more. This was kind of similar to the second song, but even a slower pace. Very slow tempo, very like you're dragging, but in a good way. Very doomy, very super heavy riff, and then the vocals over the top. A couple of little guitar leads mixed in here and there, but overall very slow tempo, very like just like dredging, kind of heavy, like feeling like you're in quicksand kind of vibe, but super heavy and dense. Really cool stuff. And then the 4th track, Prophecy, opened up with this kind of really bluesy kind of guitar lick I really dug. And then it went into like the more mid-pace kind of bluesy, doomy kind of vibe. Really cool song. Had a killer kind of guitar solo on this one. Really, really good kind of guitar work and solo on this one. And then near the end of the song, it came back about for a full circle and ended on that kind of bluesy riff again. Really good song. One of my favorites on the album as well. And then the last song, Contagion, just another really, really doomy sludge metal song. Those big fat riffs again, great vocals, a lot of grit to the song, slower pace again. Most of these songs are about 10 minutes. I didn't mention the length of them. The total album length is almost 48 minutes and there's only 5 songs. So the first song is about 7.5 minutes. And the rest of them are hovering around the 10-minute mark. Some are a little bit above or a little bit below. But yeah, really long songs, but they don't overstay their welcome. They kind of take you on a journey. Some of the songs kind of sound almost like two different songs split up kind of thing, because it's kind of like the first half has a vibe, and then sometimes the second half changes a little bit different sounding. But overall, never really boring. I don't think the songs are too long per se. They definitely kept me engaged. The riffs are slow and dredging, but even with the slow tempo, you're still kind of like feeling the denseness of it in the groove. Really, really good album. I really dug this a lot. Not really any weak songs on the album. I pretty much dug all of them. My standout tracks by far, Deliver. That song rips so hard. If there's one song you check out from this band, please check out Deliver. You'll love it. And Prophecy is probably my other favorite song from the album. I like those two the best. Overall ranking of the album, this is a really killer debut. Definitely a band I'll be following going forward. And I'll see if I can kind of pick this up on CD somewhere, maybe from Bandcamp, if they don't gouge me for shipping. But overall, really dug this. Really, really, really good stuff. So if you're into bands like Master of Reality, Sabbath, like fat, heavy riffs, if you like bands like Yob, early Yob, COC vibes in part of it, a little bit of blues mixed in, kind of the bluesy kind of tones and riffs at times. Very doomy, very slow, dredging music, except for the opening song had a higher energy to it. And yeah, COC, Yob, early Cathedral I hear in there at times as well. So if you're into bands like that, definitely check these guys out. You'll love it. And yeah, I really dig it. For a ranking, I'm going to give it an 8.25 out of 10. Really strong stuff. Like I said, definitely looking forward to more music from these guys. And thanks for watching, guys. And keep it metal.